What's up, everybody? Todd here with Citizen Defense. Welcome back to the channel. So last week I was on vacation with the family, didn't get to put a video out. So this week I'm trying to play catch up. And on that, this week's topic of discussion is going to be, are revolvers still relevant in the age of modern handguns? Now, personally for me, I think they very much have their place. I grew up in a ranching, farming family, so there's a bit of Western nostalgia for me when it comes to the revolver, but it is not my absolute go-to, right? I am not as proficient with this as I am, say, my Walther PDP that I carry every single day. Now, I still opt for this when the time calls for it. And I think that's an important thing when it comes to revolvers, that we need to view them in the context of which they are applicable, right? For me, this is specifically a pocket carry option. Now, for those of you that want to know the gear nuts out there, y'all are going to give me a hard time, you gun snobs. This is just a simple Taurus 357 revolver. That's it. Just a little snub nose. I bought it for a specific reason. At one point in time, it was cheap. It was available and shot it a couple times. Actually kind of like it. It's nothing special. The single action trigger is really good. The double action is really, really heavy, but you know, it's a Taurus, it's $300 handgun, and it is what it is, right? So yeah, I use this for my pocket option. For those of y'all that might notice, I put a little bit of paint on the front sight post up here just to give me a little bit of contrast to have a better point of aim. So with that, yeah, this is what I pocket carry. Now, when I choose to carry a revolver, that's specifically what I'm using. Pocket carry, right? This is going to be something that I choose to go with when I can't get away with carrying something like my Walther PDP, which is going to apply more to formal events, when I'm wearing fitted clothing, things that I can't get away with stuff on my waistline. This is going to be my option for that. Now, when it comes to the revolver, like I said, with performance, my performance level with this is nowhere near my performance level with my Walther. So it's important that if you're carrying a revolver, you very much understand your performance level with it, especially if you're used to shooting regular everyday modern semi-automatic handguns, because your abilities with this are probably going to be much different than with a regular semi-automatic handgun. I've shot this one out to about 15, 20 yards. I can get hits on target, decent hits on target, but they're not necessarily fight-stopping hits, right? So I cap my performance with this one at 10 yards. And with that, I understand the context of which this is going to be used, right? This is going to be, for me specifically, a get-out-of-trouble gun, right? This is not going to be a go-to-trouble gun. So pretty much anything outside of my personal space and somebody trying to assert their will on me, this is not going to be the tool for that job, okay? Like I said, I'm only carrying 6 rounds. I'm trying to get it out, get rounds on target, separate myself from the threat, and get myself to a safe position, right? So yeah, just understanding your limitations with a revolver is important, especially if you don't shoot a revolver all the time. Now, with that being said, can the performance with the revolver be the same as with modern handguns? Yeah, absolutely. They're outside of capacity. There are a lot of guys out there that shoot a revolver at a very high level, and I got mad respect for those dudes, right? To me, shooting a revolver at that level is very much an art form. And from my experience, you can't get away with the stuff with a revolver that you do in a modern semi-automatic handgun. So you very much need to make sure that if you're choosing this as your primary carry, that you get out, you get some training with it from somebody who focuses in revolvers, right? Learn to shoot it very well and understand your limitations with it as well, okay? With that, I want y'all to get down in the comments, right? I want you to let me know, do you carry a revolver? Do you not carry a revolver? Do you think they're still relevant, or do you think they need to be thrown out in the back and burned with the rest of the trash? Let me know what you guys think. I want to hear about it. I want to get the discussion going, and let's talk about this a little bit more. But with that, if you haven't yet, go like, subscribe to this channel, share it with your friends if you like what I'm doing here. And outside of that, I hope everybody has a great week and stay safe.